Hypnotherapy myth number 1. Hypnosis should look and sound a certain way. Each session should begin with an induction, suggestibility, and depth tests. It should have induced regressions. There should be a breakthrough, and each session should end with a transformation followed by a script that is recorded, and the client is sent home with it as homework for the next 3 to 4 weeks, so that after listening to the recording every single day, once or twice a day, the suggestions from the session will be upgraded into the client's subconscious so that the old problem can be rewired and made their new normal, their new familiar life. The reason why this is a myth is because everybody does trance differently. Everybody does hypnosis differently. And everybody's problems are unique to them. Not only is that the case, but the second that the client feels like somebody is trying to manipulate their mind, they go into instant resistance. Once the client is being resistant, there's no way to successfully get them to share the real reason why they're struggling with the issue that they have. And when I say the real issue, what I mean is the issue that they came to you with is not the actual issue that you're going to help them solve. It is actually a symptom from the bigger picture of what is really, really going on the subconscious level. So prearranged techniques and scripts, especially ones that are created as a template or purchased as a template, and then you enter that information into the script to go over or enter in what comes up in the session. The reason why that is not going to help the client is because you are solving a symptom, not the actual issue. So you're giving them a script and a recording on the symptom. And so basically, when it comes down to it, even after 3 weeks or 4 weeks of listening to the same thing over and over again, they're not going to get the results that you want. We also tend to make conclusions about where our clients' problems are coming from. We create a blanket statement of, all problems stem from anxiety or low self-esteem or something like that. And that's not true either. Plus, when we categorize somebody's problems as small or large, the level of seriousness of the issue, meaning something like a medical issue versus an emotional issue, we're also setting ourselves up for failure with the client, because we cannot know until we start investigating their problem that they're coming in with what the real problem actually is. So when you go into a session concluding that it needs to look like something, sound like something, and that the issue is going to be something specific because all problems stem from that, unfortunately, the client is going to suffer because they're going to have to keep coming back for multiple sessions. It's going to waste your time as the therapist. It's going to reduce the amount of income that you make. And also, when the clients are asked to give testimonials about the work that you've done with them, it's going to be a very superficial, not very moving testimony. And they're not going to have that breakthrough that they could have had if you had gone into the session without assuming anything, just staying curious and trying to find out why the client has the problem in the first place.